Hi there, I'm Christophe Choo with the Christophe Choo Real Estate Group at Coldwell Banker in Beverly Hills. Today I want to take you on a tour of an area called the Wilshire Corridor. Here we are just exiting the city of Beverly Hills, and we're on Wilshire Boulevard, and we're heading right through the Los Angeles Country Club and entering into the city of Los Angeles. The Wilshire Corridor, or also known as the Golden Mile, is a stretch of property on Wilshire Boulevard where we have most of our high-rise luxury condos here in the Los Angeles West Side areas. There's probably about 25 to 35 buildings. Prices range anywhere from about $350,000 for an older condominium in one of the older converted buildings, up to about $16-17 million for one of the newer penthouses. Right there to your left, you can see that's called the Beverly West, a brand new project under construction, where the top 9 floors are full floor 8,000 square foot penthouses. Right there in the center of the screen is actually a very well-known building, very popular and well priced. It's called the Wilshire Comstock, built in the, I believe, late 60s, early 70s. Prices today start at about $750 up to a couple million, and very nice building, recently remodeled, and it's right here on the edge of the country club, so a lot of those units have beautiful views of downtown, as well as the country club greens, which is quite nice, and it's right next to a park called Holmby Park, which is right here adjacent to the Wilshire Corridor. Now, even though this is the city of Los Angeles, this is an area called Westwood. Very popular. We have homes flanking to the north, homes and condos to the south, but basically Wilshire Boulevard is right kind of in the heart or northern part of the Westwood area here in the west side area of Los Angeles. Typically, homeowners' dues on Wilshire Boulevard range at about $1 per square foot. Some are a little bit less, some are a little bit more. We may have a little bit longer tour today than usual. There's some construction going on here, so it's a little bit busier than usual. Right kind of dead ahead in the center of the screen is a building called the Wilshire Terrace, which is one of the few co-op buildings here in the west side area here on Wilshire Boulevard. Co-op meaning you're not buying an individual unit, you're buying stock in the building itself. Recently there was a sale of $780,000 in that building, and they go up to a couple of million, actually $3-4 million, for some large 5,000 square foot penthouses and ground floor units. Over here to your left, that kind of blue and gray building is called Latour. That was built in the late 80s. Extremely popular when it was first built, and also still to this day very popular. Kind of a contemporary, it was very modern for its time. Some of those units facing the south side have really incredible views. Today, to get a 2,700 square foot unit in that building, you're looking at about $3.5 million plus or minus for a unit with, again, beautiful kind of head-on views of downtown Los Angeles. Now, this is not typical of Wilshire Boulevard, the traffic today, but as you can see, there's construction going on. Wilshire Boulevard is typically a very speedy street. There are about 3 lanes on either direction going from Beverly Hills, and Wilshire goes straight all the way to the Ocean Avenue in Santa Monica. But again, this Wilshire Corridor, or what we call the Golden Mile, is basically this one, about a mile and a half stretch of buildings flanking on both sides. Some of these buildings are rentals. For example, right here to the right, there's the Alhambra Royale, which is a rental building. Rentals here in Wilshire on the newer buildings start at about $3,500 a month, up to about $45,000-50,000 a month for a luxury penthouse. And again, it's a very popular area because it's really so close to Beverly Hills, so close to Santa Monica and the beach, so it's a very popular spot for people to come and live. Donald Sterling also owns a number of buildings here on Wilshire Boulevard. Sterling International Towers is one here to the left, kind of in the screen above that Mercedes. And these are buildings that he owns outright through his companies, and they're strictly rentals, not condos. So that's a nice option. So again, here at the Wilshire Terrace, it's a very kind of high-end luxury building. A lot of couples that are downsizing, or their houses are now empty nests and they're moving on. Kids have grown and they want to move to a condo. They oftentimes go into that building. So I'm going to actually stop the video for right now since we have a lot of traffic, and we'll start on part 2 of our tour of the Wilshire Corridor next time around. Thanks.